Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I'm really pleased to welcome all of you from Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. Today, we're going to dive into a really critical tool for success in modern hospitality: strategic paid advertising. This is all about how to win that digital race.
And really, this is the big question, isn't it? The digital world is our new front desk, and wow, is it crowded. You've got search engines, travel sites, social media. It feels like an endless scroll of options for every traveler. So how on earth do you cut through all that noise and get in front of a guest at the exact moment they're thinking about booking?
Well, when you think about it, you've really got two main paths. Your organic strategy, that's like planting a garden. It's a slow burn. It takes time and a lot of care to build that long-term authority, and it is absolutely essential. But what about when you need results right now? That's where paid advertising comes in. It's like a bullet train that gets you straight to your ideal guest with incredible speed and precision.
So here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with the challenge, that crowded digital front desk. Then we'll look at the power of getting seen immediately. After that, we'll get into the nitty-gritty, defining your mission, picking the right keywords, writing copy that works, and making sure that click actually turns into a booking. And finally, we'll see how this all fits into a bigger marketing picture. Ready? Let's jump in.
All right, first up, the crowded digital front desk. We have to start by just accepting this new reality. The internet isn't just another place to put an ad. It's the main arena where your future guests are weighing their options and making those final decisions. And this brings us to the power of immediate visibility. This is why paid advertising can be such a game changer. It's basically a fast pass to the front of the line. It puts your hotel right in front of travelers at that crucial moment. When they're not just looking, they're ready to book. And in our industry, speed is everything, right? The hospitality world changes day by day, hour by hour. Imagine a big concert gets announced in your city, or you've got a few rooms left for a holiday weekend. Paid ads let you react instantly. You can launch a promotion or fill that last-minute inventory on the fly. You're targeting people who are actively searching right in that moment.
Okay, now for a crucial step, defining your campaign's mission. Because look, speed without a clear direction is just a really fast way to waste your money. Before you spend a single dollar, you have to know exactly what you're trying to achieve.
So what could that mission be? Well, maybe your number one goal is just to get more direct bookings and cut down on those OTA commission fees. Or perhaps you've launched a fantastic new spa package and you need to get the word out. If you're a new property, you might just be trying to build brand awareness. And here's a really powerful one: retargeting. That's reaching out to people who visited your site but didn't book, just to give them a little nudge. Each of these goals needs a totally different strategy. So once you know your why, we can get to the how. We're talking about keywords and compelling copy. These are the actual tools you'll use to find the right guest and deliver the right message.
Now let me tell you about a bit of a secret weapon here: long-tail keywords. So instead of a super broad term like hotel, think more specifically like spa hotel with an ocean view. Someone searching for that isn't just browsing, they know exactly what they want. When you target these longer, more descriptive phrases, you're connecting with guests who are so much closer to making a purchase.
And this chart just shows the difference so clearly. Look at a generic term like beachfront resort. It gets a ton of searches, sure, but the intent is pretty low. People are just exploring. And because everyone wants to rank for it, the cost is high. But compare that to family-friendly resort with kids club. Now you're talking to a parent who is ready to book. The intent is high, and because it's more specific, the cost to you is often lower. That is strategic spending.
Now what about your message? It's so tempting to just lead with a low price, but honestly, that's a race to the bottom. The most successful campaigns highlight what makes a property unique. What sets you apart? Is it your rooftop pool, your amazing history, your pet-friendly policy? Lead with what makes you special, not just what makes you cheap.
Okay, so you did it. You crafted a great ad, the perfect guest saw it, and they clicked. Fantastic. But guess what? The job is not over. Not even close. Now we have to make sure that click actually becomes a conversion, a booking.
This right here is so critical. If your ad talks about a weekend spa package and that link dumps them on your generic homepage, you've just created a huge disconnect. It's frustrating for the user, and trust me, you will lose that customer. The landing page has to be a direct continuation of the ad's promise. So the key is to create a dedicated landing page for that specific campaign. It needs to have beautiful pictures, all the important details, and one single unmissable button: Book Now. You want to make that journey from seeing the ad to finishing the reservation as smooth and easy as possible. And how do you know if any of this is actually working? You measure it. You look at 3 key things. Impressions tell you how many people are seeing your ad. Clicks tell you if your message is interesting enough to engage them, and the most important one, conversions, the actual bookings, tell you if you're getting a real return on your investment.
All right, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Paid advertising is not an island. It's an incredibly powerful tool on its own, but it becomes a real superpower when you integrate it with your entire marketing strategy. I want you to think of it this way. All that hard work you do, getting great reviews, building a beautiful website, engaging on social media, that creates a really strong foundation. Paid advertising is the amplifier. It takes all that good stuff and broadcasts it to a much wider, perfectly targeted audience. It just accelerates everything. They really are partners in success.
So, to wrap it all up, a truly successful campaign rests on these 4 pillars. You have to start with clear objectives, you need to use strategic keywords to find the right people, your messaging has to be compelling and unique, and finally, you have to manage your budget with discipline, always measuring and tweaking to get the best results.
And that really brings us to this final thought. Look, anyone with a credit card can go out and buy visibility, but creating true relevance, connecting the right offer to the right guest at the perfect time, that's strategy. That's the art and science of being a modern hotelier. So the question I'll leave you with is, how will you use this incredible tool to write your own hotel success story?